it's been like so long. Even the neighbors, us, I think the neighbors are still up. Okay, so it's not just us. Wow. Have you ever had that thing where you you meet someone new and you just find it easy to talk to them about anything? It's kind of like how strangers can find it so easy to tell you their problems. And then with people we know and stuff, it can be really hard to come out and say things sometimes. I mean, I don't even know my neighbor's name. I mean, we wave and stuff, but we hardly ever talk. But then the other neighbor on the other side, I remember she just came to me out of the blue and started telling me about what she was going through with one of her other friends. And I think it's because we don't want to be judged by what someone thinks of us, especially if it's a relationship that we want to keep going, you know? Like if you want someone to be your friend, you're not going to scare them away with showing too much. And it's sad. It sucks because ideally you want to just. I mean, I believe in in emotions and in going with your gut. So something like love at first sight. I mean, if somebody felt, if I felt love at first sight, I would say it. Uh, and if somebody said that to me, I wouldn't think it was creepy or weird. I mean, I know other people might think that, but I don't. I don't think so. I think we have such a short time on this floating rock, and you know, as much time you can spend loving, there's nothing bad that can come from that, you know? So, if I had to say something about you, just completely, you know, no holds barred, you can take it whichever way you want, but I love that I love your curiosity. I love that you are thrilled by a sense of exploration. I like that you want to know secret, hidden things. You want to break down reality and what's possible and find a new interpretation. It's so magical. And I'm so serious. It's the beauty of living. It's such a wonderful mystery, and I love that you are curious enough to explore this new territory, because it's not really a conventional direction to take. And it's really funny because the more I notice that in you, the more fun I have. Because I know that feeling of just being endlessly and boundlessly curious. And I know that it has no end. So I know that if this is what we're doing now, it's only gonna get better from here. And that's your best quality. It's something I think you could cherish and put it on your CV so all the other candidates can apply. I don't believe in playing hard to get, so because then you're just playing. But yeah, being open and just saying yes. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, playing people who play hard to get, to me, kind of take the fun out of it, because it's like they don't understand the concept of no. I mean, as curious as you and me are, we both know that at any moment we can always just say no. And the fact that we choose to continue and to keep exploring, that's what the fun part is. That's what makes it exciting. Because it's a choice, and choices are always more fun than obligations. And luckily, this is a choice. I know these walls are paper thin. Do you want some water? God. Have you seen that movie, Synecdoche, New York? Oh my gosh. That movie freaked me out. That woman who would cough and cough and cough, like the whole movie. I literally felt like I was going to get consumption by the end of that film. I think it was Catherine Keener. Yeah, that was like the essence of what I love to do, to take things apart and rebuild them. That movie. It was Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah. And it was like Russian dolls. Like a life in a life in a life. And that coughing woman was his neighbor. And it was so bizarre. So bizarre. That still stands out in my mind. Do you ever have that when you see things in real life and you remember how a movie character dealt with it and you think, am I in a movie right now? It's insane. But yeah, I mean, what quality do you think I have that, you wouldn't tell to just anyone that you've met? Something that you've picked up over the last couple of hours of us talking here. What kind of essence do you get from me?